Duduzane Zuma has arrived at the Randburg Magistrate's court ahead of his trial. He's facing charges of culpable homicide and reckless driving. The son of former President Jacob Zuma is on trial for a crash which led to the death of a taxi passenger in February 2014. In March, the court dismissed his application for a discharge, meaning he has a case to answer. Now, the trial is set down for 3 days. Earlier this year, another case implicating Zuma in corruption was provisionally withdrawn. Now, for more on this story, we cross to our reporter Sibongile Mkanimbolweni in Randburg. A very good morning to you, Sibongile. Thank you so much for joining us. What's expected in court today?
Good morning, Simpiwe. Yes, what is expected in court today is that the defense case will commence. We are told that Duduzane Zuma will take the stand. The defense has about 2 witnesses, but we will see how that plays on as the trial continues. There were a little bit of glitches this morning when there was no power at the courthouse. They were running on generator, and then we were told that the case will only start when the power is back. But good news is that the power is back now. So anytime from now, the trial will resume.
Well, apart from Duduzane Zuma, are there any witnesses expected to be presented by the prosecutor?
You'd remember that the last time the state case was closed, so now we are dealing with the defense case. Remember, all the witnesses for the state testified before the defense asked for the Section 174 for the case to be dismissed, and that was dismissed by the court, saying that Duduzane Zuma does have a case to answer. Therefore, right now the trial is continuing. It is the defense case, meaning that it is Duduzane's side that will be presiding over this time around, meaning that they will bring forward their witnesses. We know that Duduzane is one of those witnesses defending the case. He has pleaded not guilty to both charges.
I mean, the state is arguing that there is actually a case to answer by Duduzane Zuma, and the reasonable expectation is that Zuma will argue his defense that there wasn't sufficient evidence against him. So this case is likely to drag longer than we expect, isn't it?
Not really to drag longer. In any case, Simpiwe, both sides place their case before the court. Right now, it is the defense. They have to prove. In fact, they have to say why that he's not pleading not guilty. So he will state his case. He will probably tell us, like he did in the inquest, that what happened on the night. We know that he's pleaded not guilty, and he's always been saying that he was not speeding, even though during the inquest when he testified, he said that he did not look at his speedometer, so he could not tell the court at what speed he was driving at, but he knows that he was not speeding and that the road was wet and that his car hit a puddle. We know that after the accident, he stopped his car and went into the taxi to find out if people were okay, and called emergencies and actually waited there for police and emergency services to arrive at the scene. So those are information that we've already know, but we will hear what will happen today when he takes the stand.
We've seen that in his previous appearances, his support base included groups such as the BLF. Is this the case even today?
I'm just going to move out of shot so that Kwazi can just show you how the gallery is looking. I spotted one guy wearing a BLF cap, but I haven't seen the crowd as normally is the case. And the former president is not here yet. We don't know if he will be here, but in previous cases he has been attending and supporting his son.
All right, Sibongile, we'll certainly touch base with you a little later on. That was our reporter Sibongile Mkanimbolweni at the Randburg Magistrate Court. And as we've seen, Duduzane Zuma, the son of former President Jacob Zuma, has just arrived in court to answer for his charges. Moving